Hey everyone, Doug with Theme Park DNA. Super excited about today's video. I don't always say I'm excited about the videos. I am really excited about this one. So I got on the Pach store's website to see if I could find the Fallen Order Flyte. So I was really excited about it. I got on the website. It's been sold out every time I've checked it, and I just decided to check it. And what do you know? It was in stock. So I grabbed that. Very nice, very nice. Like a gray gunmetal almost. Because these exposed, not just exposed screw heads, but they actually protrude a good bit. Not my favorite, but you know, I've not had a chance to take a look at any of the Flyte lightsabers. Don't have one. Never actually put my hands on one, so I'm looking forward to taking a look at these. So I've heard a lot of people describe the Flyte as one of the best budget sabers. Alright, single blade retention screw. Man, pommel's a little understated, but not bad. Grip section, grenade style grip section. The crosshatch squares are really small. Great grip, not very sharp, but just enough to give a lot of really good grip. Of course, we've got the now iconic double shrouded emitter. Don't care for those screws poking out so much. Nice. All right, so we've got blaster block. Got lockup, and we've got flash on clash. Doesn't sound bad at all. Sound clarity could maybe use a small improvement, but the volume is pretty nice. And these vents on the pommel really project that sound out sideways. And RGB, similar to other Ultimate Works products or Wonder Force products, it changes colors, but you can't fine tune it. It's got some preset colors. Looks like you press the button and give it a twist to change colors. Green, blue, got like a hot pink there. Blue again. White, pink. Yellow. Looks like if you do it too quickly, it'll go backwards. wow, for the price, this really isn't terrible when comparing it to some LGT resale sabers like Crimson Dawn. You're not going to get the Fallen Order for this price. Well, about $50 more, I think you can get it. With more sound fonts and with the RGB that is a little less quirky and easier to tune, but still the smooth swing seems really nice, and the fit and finish on the Saber looks really, really nice. I've got to say, I really like this kind of flat gunmetal they've got going on. The only thing I really would change are these exposed screw heads. Not only are they exposed, but they're not even recessed inside. They're just kind of screwed out on top of it. Don't really care for it. You would think a Jedi using the Force to put together their lightsaber wouldn't need exposed screws everywhere, but
You've never fought anyone like me.
I am no Jedi.
oh wow. Well, I take back what I said earlier. It looks like with when you turn this off while it's still in standby, if you give it a good twist,
Hello there.
it switches sound fonts. Looks like the default for everyone is red.
Caller, switch. I'll show you the dark side.
Got a little bit of an uneven blade flicker there, not bad. Looks like there's a USB-C charging port. I like that.
I claim this sword, and my rightful place as leader of Death Watch.
Dark Saber sound font. Got a little bit of a flicker there. You know, this doesn't sound bad at all, actually. I gotta say, I was comparing this to like a LGT and Crimson Dawn. I think that there's a little more sound volume in here.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
I am no Jedi.
Hello there. I'll show you the dark. I claim this sword, and my rightful place as leader. I am a Jedi, like my father before me. You have never fought anyone like me. I am Revan.
I am no Jedi.
I gotta say, I think the Ahsoka sound font is my favorite one. I like the Rev one a lot. I really like this one. Of course, the sound bite at the beginning lets you know what sound font it is. with Ahsoka's voice is from Rebels, but obviously the font, well, I guess it could be from Rebels. Sounds like, though, it's a little more from Mandalorian. You can hear that kind of loud buzzing a little louder, but she has the same lightsabers in Rebels and in the Mandalorian, so I suppose it could be either one. But I'm kind of impressed on this. I was for the price point, this really isn't bad, especially for a character saber. If you want to compare it to LGT, and my favorite reseller obviously is Crimson Dawn, you know, great budget sabers, a lot of features for the money. But when you start looking at their character sabers, it gets more expensive, and it's more expensive than the price point on this. So this is a pretty nice budget saber. You got a lot of features. It looks really nice. I think me not liking the screw heads is kind of a small thing. I think that for the money, this is a nice saber. However, well, one other thing I noticed. That's a little better. Seems like a little quirk of the saber, but if you turn it off, change sound fonts, turn it back on, the volume is much louder. But if you mute it and then unmute it, the volume is lower. Kind of a little odd quirk, but not a deal breaker. But as stoked as I am about another Fallen Order saber, it's not the only thing in the box. We have that. We have a charging cable, and that is a USB Type-C, but you'll notice that the plug is longer than most the standard USB Type-C plugs, and that's because the charging port is recessed past the metal. That is, yeah, a standard USB-C is not going to fit all the way down there. So even though this is a standardized plug, you're going to need this to charge it with. Alright, technically this isn't a lightsaber. This is a part of a lightsaber. But I am really excited for this. So if you haven't seen it, I will link my Ultimate Works Fallen Order, the FOV2 saber that I got from the Pach store. I'll link that video in the description if you want to take a look at it. In that video, and of course, if you're not familiar, that lightsaber is a Fallen Order style staff, and it's a very good one. Very, I love that lightsaber. And in that video, I wished for a handle to turn the staff into a single saber. And when I got on there to check for this Fallen Flyte, what should I see but the exact thing that I asked for? Oh my goodness, that's exciting. Alright, so this isn't exactly what I asked for, because I asked for a damaged version of the saber and a finished one, so that I could have the best of both worlds and take my staff and turn it into a single saber that was damaged and one that was completely repaired. We're gonna need the Fallen Order FOV2. So I have that here in all its glory. I gotta say, I'm quite fond of this saber, even though I still don't have short NeoPixel blades, which makes we gotta put full size 36 inch, 37 inch NeoPixel blades on this. It is ginormous. I don't think Goliath could handle it as far as length goes. Alright, so I really do like the flexibility of this system because it's so smooth. There's no switches, there's no buttons. However, it does make twisting and untwisting difficult. So I found that a tourniquet, a rubber tourniquet, helps. Where I can just grab it and twist it, and I don't get caught on the edges of that, which are a little sharp. I really like this pommel piece. It's got a lot of detail, vents for the sound. Nice little details, faux circuit boards, and this crystal on the bottom, it looks like it's a kyber crystal, but it's poking out of the bottom. I don't quite get that part. But alright, well, I've got the handle put back on. So here we've got a damaged handle. They don't match, and I think that's interesting. It looks like this is another lightsaber, and you use the parts that you found available to make it, and it doesn't match. So that's a great idea. Or another explanation, there is like a clear crystal here on the end. So you could think that this is the crystal for the other half of a staff. It gets damaged and destroyed, and this was what was underneath the layers of handle, and there's a crystal exposed here. I like that explanation too. Either way, it's a really, really cool saber. I really, really like it, and I'm gonna have to kind of put it through its paces and see which one I like better. This is a somewhat flexible material. I could see over time this kind of fraying and maybe bending upwards, but maybe that'll make it look more realistic. With a half finished lightsaber that's half repaired and half not. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about this FOV1 handle that goes on the V2 Saber? Below what you think about these two Fallen Order sabers. The Fallen Flyte. You like the V1 handle on this V2 staff, Fallen Order V2 staff, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy this content, let me know with a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, we appreciate a subscription. That's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching.